And I think we're live. What is going on, Internet? Kyle here, Slapshot Toys. How's everyone's Sunday night going? Hope everyone is doing well. I'm going to go ahead and open up the chat here. It looks like we do have one person in, so welcome on this Sunday night. That honestly may be me, though, because I just joined so I could see the chat and yeah, to see what everybody's up to this Sunday evening. This is kind of weird. Like, I've done some Sunday streams that have been like super early in the afternoon, and then I've done some streams that have been like a little bit later, like around 7, 8 o'clock. What is up, Insane? How's it going? How is your Sunday going? So we'll see what this one looks like. This isn't gonna be a very long stream. I got some stuff I gotta do tonight, but I really wanted to open up this guy today, and then I figured I'd do a live stream on it. And then I also picked up this today, so I wanted to open that up so I could show this one off too. I know this one's been around for forever, but I needed to pick up the last piece of the Batmobile, and then honestly I just wanted every Bat family figure that McFarlane has done. So yeah, I figured I'd just go ahead and open up these two tonight, and yeah, hope everyone's having a good Sunday. Nothing crazy tonight. No statues. No big pieces. Just these two figures. I think I am going to actually order a new statue. Kevin, what is going on? Christian, what is up? I am beyond excited. I cannot believe that this came as quickly as it did, because I pre-ordered it through Amazon, and normally I figured I was going to get a month behind everyone else, and then all of a sudden I got the notification, when was that, Friday, that the Batman and Joker, which are actually sitting right here, they delivered on Friday, and then this was supposed to be delivered on Tuesday, and then all of a sudden I got a notification last night this was going to be delivered today. So I was beyond excited that an Amazon pre-order actually was a lot quicker than anything else. I couldn't believe I got them as quickly as I did. But let's see, Recovering Toy Addict, what is going on? Yes, no, this thing looks freaking amazing. This is unbelievable. I cannot wait to get this out. I have seen, so I know, I think Tom Bowling messaged me and said that Shartimus had some issues with the knee. And then I've also seen Brock with Life is Brock, all his customs that he does. He had a video on Instagram today where he said the exact same thing, where the knee basically is just super loose and the ratchet system doesn't actually connect when it should. So hopefully maybe that's just that they're having, but it sounds like it's on all the figures. So we'll see if that one's the same way or not. But hopefully, I mean, either way, this thing just looks absolutely stunning. So yeah, I cannot wait to get this out of box. Let's see. Knight, what is going on? How is your Sunday going? Kevin, thank you so much. Yeah, I did. I think I hit it yesterday. I hit 2K. So what that means is I'm going to be doing a giveaway for 2K. And what I'm going to be giving away is a copy of Batman White Knight. And then I ordered, and as soon as it comes in, I'll be doing the video of how you guys can win. But I also ordered another, since you guys don't want one that's already out of box, I ordered another White Knight Batman figure. So I will be giving away, you'll get the White Knight Batman figure and a copy of the White Knight trade. So definitely be on the lookout of how you guys can win that. But yeah, no, thank you so much. I'm super excited that I was able to hit 2K. Like, I never would have thought, just starting this channel just because I love video editing, that I'd ever have 100, 200 subscribers, let alone 2,000. So this is absolutely unreal. Thank you to every single person that's out there that is subscribed, that is in this chat right now. I appreciate you guys so incredibly much. Josh, what is going on? How's it going tonight? Mr. Imagination, how are you doing? Let's see. Looks like a bunch of people are saying hi to Josh. Let's see. Kevin, you got any leads on a Sideshow Mary Jane or Gwen Stacy statue? Dude, I love it, Josh. I love it. You're gonna have like the J. Scott Campbell statues. I'm gonna say you will have them by the end of July. I think you're gonna have them. And actually, yeah, Kevin, I need to text you too, because I was gonna ask you if you guys ever did like pre-orders on any of the premium format stuff, but I'll text you on the side. Let's see. Never enough tech. What is going on? Oh, it's awesome. Yeah, I love these comic book frames. They're fantastic. They work extremely well for displaying comics and art. So that's awesome. I'm glad you're able to find them, and they're super cheap. Like if you get them on sale, they're like $7 a pop. You can't beat that. And honestly, they protect your comics really, really well. Let's see. Dwayne the Geek, how is it going tonight? Hope your Sunday is going well. Welcome to the stream. Let's see. Plastic Addict, what is going on, sir? Thank you so much for joining, dude. That's awesome. Thank you. Yeah, this is freaking fantastic. Thank you guys. Honestly, thank every single person that's in this chat. Yeah, this is overwhelming but awesome. But how's it going tonight, sir? Hope your Sunday night is going well as well. David Big Dog Grammy got it right the first time. Didn't call you Big Dog first. Welcome. Hope your Sunday's going well as well. See. Never enough access. My son works for Michael's Forfeit. Cannot beat that. That's insane price. That is awesome. Let's see. Christian says Joe's are the best. Let's see. Kyle, go ahead and add in those JSC sessions to text him. I would definitely do that. I'm sure they'll be able to do something. So or be able to find something for us. So hopefully O'Smileys can come in the clutch on a couple statues that I'm looking for right now. But we shall see. Let's see what else we have. Who else we have in here? I want to make sure I say hi to everybody. Gage, what is going on? Gage McBoss. Let's see. But yeah, so for those who just joined, I just picked up, it's going to be a little bit of a short stream tonight, picked up 2 new McFarlane figures. So got Batgirl so I can get her in the collection and finish my Batmobile. And then got the one I'm super excited about, which is the Azrael from Curse of the White Knight. So that will go with my other 2 figures. And I'm super excited because yesterday I won an eBay auction that I'm not going to say what it is, but I won something that I'm going to display with this. And I cannot freaking wait because I think the combination of what I won on eBay and these 3 figures is just going to look freaking fantastic. So I am beyond excited for that. But yeah, so let's go ahead and if you guys have any questions or anything like that, I love seeing you guys all just kind of active in the chat. So let me know. I'm going to go ahead and open up Batgirl first, and we'll go ahead and get my Batmobile completed. So I did pick up this actually at Toy Department. I went over there today, and they actually had quite a bit. They looked like they had restocked quite a bit of the DC stuff. I am going to be doing an edited video of the trip I took today. The only thing that kind of sucked, which good for them, but it was so, when I got there, it wasn't busy at all. And then I don't know what happened, but all of a sudden there was like a rush to the point where I think when I left, I bet you no joke, they had at least 15 to 20 people waiting outside. And since I already knew what I was buying, I don't like to, just walk around the store filming when there's a line outside. So really the only footage I got was basically DC stuff. So it's going to be a very extremely DC heavy video, but I will have a video probably up next weekend as far as my little toy hunt that I did today. But this was one of the pickups, was this Batgirl. They had her for $25, which is retail on these, so definitely wasn't going to pass that up since she is the only Bat character that I am missing in my McFarlane collection. And I think really the only figures that I'm missing altogether in the McFarlane line, DC line, is the animated Green Lantern, the animated Superman, and what's the other one I'm missing? Shoot, there's one other one. Oh, the Unchained Superman armor. Those are the only 3, and whatever the Bat Raptor vehicle that they did for Batman, which I don't think I'm going to pick up. It looks really cool. I saw it at Best Buy when I picked up that Action Comics Superman. The issue I have with it is space. Like I don't have enough space to like display it as nicely as I would like it to be displayed. So I unfortunately probably am going to pass on that, at least for right now. All right, so let's get, she is out of package. And I love this head sculpt. This thing looks freaking awesome. I mean, I think they did a really, really nice job with this Batgirl. And then I don't know why, like, and I think, like, because I mean, this is the same, like, basically using the same molds for the legs as the Wonder Woman, but I think because it actually has the gray pants, like, painted on, it doesn't look as unproportionate as the Wonder Woman did. But it is it's the same scale as the rest of them. But yeah, no, she looks freaking fantastic straight out of box. So let's go ahead and get this off. And let me catch back up with the chat. Let's see. Recovering Toy Addict. Let's see. I'm a real G.I. Joe kick, not a Ren. We got to get up and once we all started. Looking at new content, man. Thank you, Zach, so much. I really appreciate it. Recovering Toy Addict asks, this is what I saw. Can you do a close-up of the Ledger statue behind me? So are you talking about this one? So that's actually, so that's the Bank Robber Joker 2.0 from Hot Toys. So let me actually go ahead and get that out. So this is the one that you were talking about. So this is, yeah, so this is the 2.0 Ledger Hot Toy. This is one of my favorites in my collection. I still need to get the purple coat version of the Ledger Joker, but this one this one suffices in my, Dark Knight collection for right now. Because what I really want to do is get the purple coat so I can actually put the bank robber mask on this one and then have them standing next to her, because I think it would look really, really cool on a display. But yeah, like I said, this one for now suffices my need of a Heath Ledger Dark Knight Joker in my collection. So yeah, there's that one. So yeah, but this is a Hot Toy, so it is fully posable and all that fun stuff. And it is soft goods, and I'm gonna put that back. The only thing that kind of sucks about that one is not so much that like it sucks, but I bought that used actually at the Cincinnati Comic Expo, and the joints on that one are just a little bit loose, so I really have to use the stand to have him be able to stand properly. The ankle joints just aren't tight enough to actually have him stand on his own weight. That's the only thing about that one, and it's not the figure. It's just because I bought it used, so it was an older joint. But that is the 2.0 version of that figure. So there's a little close look at that. Let's see. What else do we have here? Plastic, yes. No, that Azrael, I cannot freaking wait to open that up. That thing looks so good. Excited for that White Knight Joker. Yeah, so did you win a horse for Azrael? Did I win a horse, Mr. Imagination? Did he come with a horse? I don't think did they make a horse? I'm not exactly sure what you're asking me there. Let's see. Yeah, the White Knight Joker is awesome. Right now I have it displayed as I drop the Batman. Right now I have it displayed with the Jack Napier head sculpt, just because it's a little bit different of a kind of a look of a Joker. I don't know if I think I'm gonna keep it like this and then not display it with the Neo Joker head sculpt. I don't know. I really like this like Jack Napier one. It looks so freaking good. This is such an awesome figure, though. This is one of my favorites in this line. And the funny thing is, I mean, if McFarlane just continues to keep getting better and better like they have so far with these Batman figures, I cannot wait to see what they do a year from now, because these things, just look unbelievable. So let's go ahead and put him back, and let's go ahead and open up this Batgirl. Let's see. Azrael looks like a beefy boy. He is huge. And I'll give him, once I get him out of box, I'll show you a comparison between him and the Hellbat. Because he's honestly, looking at them, they look about the same, and like the weight feels very similar. So I'm kind of surprised on how big that Azrael really is. Let's see. Plastic says that's all the footage that matters. I agree, and that's what I try to do on my channel, is show a little bit more of the DC as opposed to Star Wars and Marvel, just because I feel like it's a little bit underrepresented on a lot of YouTube channels. no fault to anybody. But that's one thing I just, since I'm a DC guy, like I like to try to show that footage a little bit more than Marvel and Star Wars. Although I did get just like real quick scans, not too quick. I try to go as slow as I could. So hopefully everyone is happy with the speed I went through. But yeah, I got quick scans, but I didn't dig through like I did the DC section. So hopefully you guys enjoy that footage. Let's see, Christian said Unchained is beefy. Yeah, he is. Him and the Hellbat are huge figures, and I think this Azrael is probably just about the same. Let's see, what else do we have? Plastic said he passed on the Raptor. Yeah, it's just, I mean, it's cool for 25 bucks. I don't know what I would do with it. I really don't have this. Like, if you guys see my Kenner, like, these are all my box vehicles, and I passed today, give you a little spoiler on my next video. They actually had one of the planes from the Legends of Batman line, but unfortunately it's so big. I didn't know what I was going to do with the box. I wasn't going to take it out of box. It hadn't been the seal was still taped. Yeah, it was I just don't know what to do with some of these really big vehicles that, because like even like the Batmobile, the Hot Toy Batmobile that Toy Department had, that was such a freaking deal. And that was $250 off, the lowest price I've ever seen one. I just don't know what in the world I would do with it. Like, it's so big. That's what she said. I don't know why. Like, lately, every single one of my videos, that's like I've inserted something again that's just left like open to comments if that's what she said. So I don't know. Maybe I'm just the Michael Scott of toy YouTubing. But yeah, I just don't know what I would do with like that Hot Toy Batmobile or even like the Kenner vehicles. They're just so freaking huge. The only ones that I really want to buy are the Batmobiles from Batman Returns. That one I will buy if I find it for sure, because that's just like the centerpiece I want of my Kenner Returns collection. So but yeah, even then I don't know exactly where I'm gonna display it. I'll have to find some room somewhere. But, because I mean, they just take up so much real estate, these vehicles. Let's see. Unchained is a must-buy for sure. Yeah, I've yet to see it out in the wild. I think that's probably one I would buy on an impulse if I just randomly find it at Target. But so far, I've yet to see it out in the wild. Let's see. I missed a comment here. Mr. Teal says he's selling his bank robber Joker if anyone is interested. I can vouch it is a freaking fantastic figure. So if you collect Batman Hot Toys and you want if you want a Heath Ledger Joker in your collection, it's a fantastic figure. So hit Mr. Teal up for that. Let's see. Sorry, the Batgirl reminds me of the Middletown variant cover, sort of. For which comic? Yeah, I was trying to place the art what suit, because most of the Batgirl suits that we see are the purple, which is actually the comic page I used for my thumbnail. Was more of that look, but I really like this, and man, I'm so impressed with these freaking head sculpts. They just look so incredibly good. And the hair, the way it's all sculpted out, the way it just flows over the shoulders, so cool. And I love that they actually give motion here in the cape. Just it's such a good looking figure. Like, I am so excited with how McFarlane is doing these figures. I love every one that I've had so far. This is just unbelievable. Let's see. What else we got? I had to lock down the Amazon exclusive Storm Shadow. He looks great. And Anderson, how's it going? Dude, I need to, I saw you posted a wrestling figure update video. I need to sit down and watch that. We've been busy all day today. We were at a brewery and I was going to try to watch it, but it was loud, and then we ended up having some friends come over. But that's on my list of things to do tonight. So excited to watch that, man. Dumpstick Heath. Let's see. Plastic said, I absolutely love that figure. Shopping for him as we speak. Nice. Sorry, I keep losing my place on this. Kevin replied to Josh there. We've been pre-ordering Iron Suits X-Men Classics. I know he has some Sideshow premium formats pre-ordered too. Nice. The one one of the ones I'm super interested in is, well, we talked about it, but I think the Scarecrow I'll have to get through Sideshow because I really want that alternate sculpt for the head. I think you can only get that with the exclusive. And then the Mr. Freeze is the other one that I'm really, really looking at this year. And then I kind of want the new Batman premium format where he's on the gargoyle and the cape's flowing down. That one, I think Mr. Freeze actually need to do the exclusive too, because that comes with the Nora in the dome that lights up. Which, I mean, how can you have a Mr. Freeze and not have Nora in in the dome? So, but yeah, no, I'll definitely get with you and see what you guys have and what you guys are able to get. Let's see. I want a suited body display that Jack head sculpt on for that Joker. Yeah, that would be the cool thing. Would be like the actual suit. That would, I think, would look really, really cool. And I wonder if we'll get any more of the White Knight kind of variant figures as the series goes on. Because from what I understand, there's another series. So there's the White Knight, Curse of the White Knight, and then I think it's Beyond the White Knight is the next series that there's. So we may get some more figures from it. He's mostly wearing a suit without. Yeah, right. And I thought that was kind of odd that they gave us the Joker head, other than it's a Joker figure. So I figured maybe they felt like they had to do it, but. Yeah, it was kind of odd. It was an odd choice that they didn't give us like an actual, like, the actual suit that he wears mostly in the comics. Well, Kevin, if you guys ever have one for sale, please let me know. Yeah, I'm telling you, Josh, you're gonna have a statue by the end of July, I think. Oh, Mr. You're trying to guess my eBay win. So it has nothing, like, it's gonna display with the figures, but it actually has nothing to do with figures. So. It's not necessarily like an accessory or figure related, just something I'm going to display with it. Let's see, gotta love, that's what she said, humor. Yeah, I mean, you do. It's classic. Let's see, Rob Olivia, what's going on? Christian, yeah, no, she really does. She looks freaking awesome. Now, I will say, since this is one of the early figures, I'm back to hating these accessories. Like, this thing is kind of just dumb. There's no detail at all in that gun, and then just like the thickness of the rope and the weird, like, I don't know, like what kind of gun's gonna fire out this? I don't know. It just doesn't really seem to work for me. But there's that, and then this, at least this one, this Batarang for her has a little bit more detail. I'll at least put it like in her hand, I think. But that's the Batarang. So at least this one's cut out a little bit more than the Batman one, but it's still like super thick. I don't know. We'll see how this looks in her hand. So that's probably how I will have her displayed. Oh. Or it's just gonna fall out of her hand and I'm gonna lose it forever, because that's typically what I do with these figures. If I can get that, nope, it's not gonna stay in there. I'll have to mess with that later. But yeah, that's our Batgirl. Decent head articulation for the sculpted hair that goes over the shoulder. I like that a lot. That doesn't, like, I was afraid that this might actually hinder her being able to look from side to side, but it really doesn't at all. Hinders her looking up just a little bit, just because of like the amount of hair there on the back, but she looks down a fairly decent amount. So you get decent range of motion there, and then everything else is pretty much the same as far as the rest of the line. So you do get the double jointed elbows, so it looks pretty good. Legs are the same, they're double jointed. Nice range of motion there. And then, yeah, everything looks and feels pretty good with this Batgirl. I like it a lot. I can't get over, like, the way they do these head sculpts in the paint just look awesome. Yeah. All right, and then the piece that I was most excited about, and the only reason I bought this figure, was to be able to finish my Batmobile. That's not true at all. This thing isn't, I mean, I don't know, like, if you guys have watched my reviews on this stuff, I like it. It looks fine, like it has a lot of weathering, it looks decent enough. To me, this isn't like necessarily a Build-A-Figure. Like, this just feels like a Happy Meal toy, and I don't know, it's kind of having the complete Batmobile now. So yeah, here's the other piece, or here's the other two pieces, and then snap that together. There's our completed Batmobile, which, I mean, it looks cool enough. But I don't know, it doesn't feel, the fact that they upcharged you for this, I don't know, it just doesn't have that same feeling of a nice Build-A-Figure. I would have rather an actual Build-A-Figure and not been charged an extra $15. That's the thing, like this thing costs $15 essentially. And this does not this doesn't feel like $15. Like it's cool that they actually have rubber on the wheels, but I don't know. I'm not super excited about this, but I mean, it was what it was. I needed that figure to complete the line, so I bought it, and I'm extremely excited about her because she looks freaking awesome. Oh, I didn't even notice that. Like the boots, I didn't even notice like they're like the bat insignia. Oh, that's awesome. That's such a cool detail. Huh. Wasn't paying any attention to that at all. And man, that actually is a awesome design choice. That's freaking fantastic. I really like that. Let me get back to some of these comments. Sorry. See, Mr. Imagination says he's seen a lot of Unchained soups in his area. Yeah, but honestly, like I've been looking, but once I started really finding the Batman stuff that I already had, and I knew I'd already pre-ordered these, I kind of haven't looked nearly as closely as I have. But I actually have not seen the Unchained, or at least that I remember, in our area, but I know a lot of people have, and it seems like these McFarlane figures are pretty easy to find. It's like, you know, it doesn't seem like they're super limited or super rare. So, yeah, let's see. Cheetah is also a must for me. Are they making a Cheetah of the McFarlane line? I haven't seen it yet if they are, but that'd be a cool one. That armory looks dope in the background too. I love the Dark Knight trilogy. Thanks, Insane. Yeah, no, that thing still, like, I come down and I look at that thing, I forget, that is one of my favorite pieces in my entire collection. I'm so happy I pulled the trigger on that. I would have been kicking myself if I wouldn't have done it. Let's see. Ionicus Toy Reviews, what is going on? How are you doing tonight? Hope your Sunday is going well. If I had to guess, Josh is going to guess. I think so too. I think it will either, if he can find one of the J. Scott Campbells, I think he would get that. But I have this feeling it's going to be a Venom statue, even if it's just like a cheap one, like the Diamond Select, or not necessarily cheap, but like one of the $50 Diamond Gallery ones. I kind of feel like he's going to go for the Venom stuff with how good that would look in front of his slabs. I think it would look really, really cool. Let's see. Super weird. See, Miami's Nest says grappling gun. I may have mispronounced something there. Sorry if I did. Rob, what's up? Sport asks, did I get the new Sideshow Joker? No, I have not yet. And the reason I haven't gotten it yet is because those usually stay in stock for a fairly good amount of time. And usually it's the Sideshow pieces, like around Black Friday, like their own original pieces that they actually put on sale for either free shipping or like $20 or $30 off. So I think I'm just going to wait for that one. And I really want the exclusive that comes with the 2 head sculpts. And I think what I'm going to do is just wait till either if I can get free shipping on it, or if it goes on sale, or it goes to low stock, that's when I'm going to buy it. But right now, I don't think that's in any... I mean, they still have this Batman that they've had for years. So I don't think that's in any danger of selling out anytime soon. So I'm just playing the waiting game on that because there's a lot of statues and other things that are low stock right now. Like the Batman Animated Series statue, which you can't actually see, but it's right here. That was low stock. So like there's things that I'm kind of prioritizing, thinking that they're going to sell out sooner than other things. So I am going to get it. I'm just playing the waiting game, and we'll pick it up eventually. How much rope can Batman fit in a little grappling gun? That's a very good question. I honestly don't know how much, but it seems like it's a lot, you know, considering the fact it can shoot up like the side of skyscrapers. Let's see. Happy Meal toy, love it. Yeah, like I don't know. It's just it feels cheap. Like it looks good. Like there's a lot of detailing on it. Like there's a lot of cool weathering, but it feels cheap. Like this is just hollow plastic. I don't know. I'm just like, and I don't like the fact that they upcharged those 3 figures just because of that. Like, I mean, literally that cost $15, and I don't know. Yeah. Let's see. Yeah, it does look like a fast food toy. It kind of does. Let's see. What is up, Josh Cortez? How's it going tonight? Sorry, I'm trying to get caught back up on. Batgirl's bat sign is on her chest, actually attached to her backpack. I thought that was cool the way they designed it. Yeah, I noticed that when I bought it. It's actually like attached. It's like almost like straps, like holding the backpack on. I noticed that when I bought it, and like I was sitting there looking at the packaging, and that's not something in the comics and things I've ever noticed. But yeah, again, I thought that was a really cool design choice and something kind of unique to Batgirl. Let's see. I want the J. Scott Campbell Mary Jane statue. That one's a cool one. I don't know. I have a feeling we're gonna find one. It's gonna work out that way. I think we'll find something. My boy, and saying my boy loves Venom. Yeah, Venom's one of my favorite characters as well from the Spidey universe. What was a trade you made for your first Captain America Hot Toys? You mean what did I trade? Like what did I trade? Cincy? So they were in this case. So I had the Civil War Captain America and the Civil War Winter Soldier. I traded Cincy those two for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7 MEZCOs, 7 Batman MEZCOs. So yeah. So that was the trade. He gave me pretty much his entire Batman MEZCO collection, as well as a future pre-order that he had already pre-ordered. So that's going to come to me instead of obviously going to him. So that's what I traded those two Hot Toys for, or basically starting my entire Batman MEZCO collection. So that's what I traded the Captain America, Civil War Captain America for, and Winter Soldier. Let's see. I watched McFarlane doc, Spider-Man to Spawn on YouTube. Guy is super interesting. Yeah, like that was a good one. And then the actual image, like I think it was on YouTube. It's like I think a 4 or 5 part documentary series where it's him, Jim Lee, Rob Liefeld, who's the guy that does Savage Dragon, Eric Larson, all the guys that started Image. It's a insanely interesting documentary, so I would recommend that one too if you haven't seen it yet, Kevin. And yeah, no, Kevin, I could actually watch interviews with Todd McFarlane all day long. The guy is so down to earth, so just kind of like, I don't know, he just has so much. He seems so joyful and so positive, and just has so much fun with toys and pop culture. I love watching him speak. It's awesome to see. Let's see. Sports says. I would have guessed Venom or Spider-Gwen, then Blondes. I had the comic cover that goes with the JSC statues, man. So I feel like that. Oh, see, yeah, exactly. And that's the thing I'm trying to do, is like trying to find like items that necessarily aren't toy related, but fit with like the statue or like, you know, toy that I have displayed with it. So yeah, no, I think that would look amazing. If you already have the comics for it, that would be an awesome piece to put next to it. Let's see, Spork says, yeah, that Joker exclusive is fantastic. Yeah, I think it makes the figure. I like the normal head sculpt, but I'm going to display it with the exclusive. Just the more my, like, kind of crazy, like, super big smile, I like that a lot more. Let's see. They would look sick, dude. I like comics displayed by figures, super clean. Yep. That's I'm 100% with like displaying comics, and it's the reason I try to keep my art organized with some of my figures, because I think it looks really nice. Hope McFarlane starts doing other characters soon. I'm right there with you, Mr. Imagination. I really hope, like, the metal stuff is cool. I know that's going to be the next wave, but I kind of hope that we start seeing some more classic. I want a Penguin, I want a Catwoman, give me a Poison Ivy. Go deep into the Batman catalog of rogues. Don't just give me Joker. Don't just give me Harley. I want to see them go super deep in, you know, whether it's the Arkham video game line, or if it's more of these comic figures. I really hope we start seeing some different new stuff. The metal stuff's going to be cool. That's definitely some new takes on the figures, but I really want some, you know, classic villains, Two-Face, Riddler. Give me all those. So hopefully we start getting that soon. I do like when they keep a limited run number on statues instead of leaving it open. Yeah, I agree too. It makes it feel, I don't know, like I don't know, like you have something unique. Because let's be honest, like most of these toys and all that, really, these aren't really that unique. That's the reason I love art so much, is because like all this art that's original is one of one. Even if they try to replicate it, there's going to be something different about it. So like I don't know, I kind of like that with the exclusivity of some of the higher end statues and things like that, especially when they're actually the hand numbered, limited runs. I think that's really cool. Let's see. I might be trading stuff for a 1/4 scale Sideshow Wolverine and Sabretooth. Nice. That is awesome. Yeah, just be aware, once you start getting into these statues and some of those bigger high end pieces, you're going to be addicted. Like, you're going to be hooked. Because even now, like when I look at my statues that I have set up over here, I kind of look at the Hot Toys stuff and I love it, but it doesn't have the same presence. It doesn't have that same, I don't know, like I don't know, like epicness, I guess would be the word I'm looking for, as what the statues do. So just be very prepared that once you get them, that's pretty much all you're gonna want. What's the Joker that's right behind you to the right? If you're talking about this one, that is the Arkham Asylum Hot Toy. And then if you're talking about this one, that is the Sideshow Killing Joke Joker 1/6 scale that they did back in like 2012, I think it was. So this is an extremely old and like one of the first DC 1/6 scale that Sideshow did, and that is one of my favorite figures. Actually, both of these are fantastic, but yeah, they're both unbelievable. Oh, and actually, Plastic. Thank you, Plastic, for answering that. I appreciate it. Any new shops we can go this weekend, bro? I honestly don't know, but I would be down for that comic shop. But man, if we're doing our Kokomo trip, I gotta save some money at some point. Either that or sell some more Hot Toys. Because if I order the statue that I want to order tomorrow, I'm going to be those funds are going to be depleted fast. Especially after getting my shoot. What was the Brothers Grimm invoice that I got yesterday? Oh man, that's all, and it's awesome seeing everybody join those live streams. They're awesome. They're so much fun. The Brothers Grimm, they seem like that was only my third one that I've done 3 so far, and they're awesome guys. And like they just, I don't know, they're fun. Like even if you don't buy anything, it's just so much fun watching them like put up the comics and watching everyone kind of try to outbid each other. And yeah, it's just a lot. It's fun. But I will say, this is the only thing I will say to Josh. The Friday I joined before he did the Monday I joined before he did his video, I had no issue getting any of the comics I wanted. And then all of a sudden Josh did his little video and I can't get anything that I was wanting. So, yeah, but for them and their business, that is freaking fantastic. And like I said, it's so cool to see everyone like just hanging out and having fun, doing all of the auctions. And like I don't know, like it's so much fun like watching like everyone just like buying random crap for each other. Like what was it? I think Josh, Big Dub, I, and a couple other guys were all like bidding. I was like, a JFK comic. I got an O.J. Simpson comic coming. What was the other thing? It was like an Elvis Presley we tried to get. It was like, and like, oh, there's like some like, what was it, Russian not I guess it'd be like dictators or whatever, like whatever they are. Oh my god, like it was so much fun just watching like on the right side of the buy it now, like it was like the weirdest, like what was it, Pee Wee Herman comic? Oh, it was crazy what was going on, but it was really cool to see. So yeah, so if anyone doesn't know what we're talking about, Brothers Grimm, I'm going to give them a plug too. They do Monday nights, Friday nights, and Saturday mornings. They do a live comic auction, which is a lot of fun. They put up 2 Buy It Now books, and then they have an auction in the center. And basically, if you can get in your bid, or if you can buy one, if you're one of the first ones to claim one of the Buy It Nows, it's a really fun time. So definitely check them out. But really, yeah, just they're awesome guys, and Big Dub's in there. I know he plugs them a lot, so definitely check them out. Sorry, and I just went on another little rant instead of watching the comments. More JL characters would be fun. Fully agree. I really want to see them really go dive deep into the actual DC universe. Obviously, I'm going to collect more of the Batman stuff, but I'd really like to see them branch out and just do everything. because I really think that DC and McFarlane, like, if they do it right, this could I think challenge Legends maybe a little bit. As far as getting, like actual product out there, getting product out there and really pushing the DC line. So I don't know, hopefully we'll see how it goes. I already have a good amount of Bowen statues, Gentle Giant statues, and mini. Oh, then you're good. You're good. Sorry. I just know with my experience of having nothing and then getting one, I was freaking hooked. Kokomo. We got to remember Kokomo because that is hopefully definitely happening for sure. I'm trying to jump down this statue hole too much. I plan on getting Jabba and Rancor, but that's it. Nice. I'm fully into the statue game. Unfortunately, because I'm sitting there just looking at these premium formats, and I'm like, oh, there's like 4 I want right now. And I'm just trying to figure out really space where they're all going to go, where they're all going to go at this point. I picked up an 18-inch Captain Spaulding. Nice. Let's see. That's Oxnardian or Oxnardian. Hopefully I pronounced that right. Welcome to the stream. I don't know if I've seen you in here before, but thank you so much for joining. Really, really appreciate it. So who makes that 18-inch? Because I would assume being a horror line, that would have to be like MEZCO or somebody. That's a cool pickup. Let's see. I was talking about that 6-inch orange jacketed Joker. Oh, sorry. That is the MEZCO Clown Prince of Crime Joker from MEZCO. So that's one of their 112 figures. So I think it's the newest Joker, and I think it's still available pretty much everywhere. I know Comics to Games has at least like 3 of them. The last time I was there, couldn't snag any Star Wars, but had a fun, man, or any SW, but I had fun, man. Cool dudes. Yeah, like and I think that's a fun thing, is just like sitting there and just like kind of watching everything and them putting up all sorts of new things. It's just really cool. All right, so now I'm actually going to go ahead and start opening up this Azrael, since I'm just kind of wasting time at this point. I for sure, you 1000% led a lot of people there. Like, and that was the cool thing, is like, I mean, giving them like the publicity and like seeing everyone that we know, like in Josh's live streams and in the Pence Pack and in the Nerd Bar and all that stuff. It was cool to see, like, people coming in and be like, oh, I'm here because of Big Dub. I'm here because of Josh. That's just, I don't know. That's what I like about this community, is we all kind of share what we're into and we find new things. Like, just a shout out to O'Smiley's. So if you guys watch my store, their store here in Cincinnati, and Kevin, him and his wife own it, and they know me pretty well with my Batman collecting, because I bought in a lot of stuff from them at different cons, and we always, like, they're the first booth we go to. My wife and I, like, we love talking with them. They're just fantastic people, and so, like, they knew, like, I'm into Batman. They knew, like, kind of what I'm into. And when Josh, Billy, and I went to their store, I asked him, I'm like, hey, do you guys have anything that I'd be interested in? And he was like, not really. The only thing is a Tweeterhead, which a company I'd never heard of. They had a Joker statue, and he's like, that thing is awesome. Go home, check out some reviews. I did, and fell in love with that piece. Bought it from him, and then now this has started this whole statue thing. But if it wasn't for that recommendation from Kevin, I would have never given that statue, or really statues in general, a chance. And I think that's the cool thing, is like, since we all kind of share this space of, whether it's G.I. Joes or Star Wars or Batman or Marvel, we all have like this connection of things that we identify with, things we connect with. And, and if it's not for other people shouting out or, saying, hey, you may enjoy this, you may like this, we'll never know. So like, that's the cool thing, is like, like when Josh does something awesome for the Brothers Grimm, there's a bunch of people that didn't know that was there that now have a chance to, grow their collecting and find new things that they're really excited about. So I don't know, I know that's like, like went a little, like, I guess, emo there, but I don't know, that's the thing that I love. And that's why I try to do with this channel, is just be positive about everything. And I don't know, hopefully show some new things for collectors that maybe you guys weren't aware of and that you guys can get into. So no, it's completely awesome to see. We bought so many random comics, it's not funny. Let's see. Josh Video, Big Dub sharing the stream. They let me there for sure. Nice. Yeah, yeah, 100%. The random stuff is cracking me up. Yeah, Nat. Welcome, Nat. Thank you so much for joining. Craig, what is going on? How's it going tonight? But yeah, like that's it. It's so much fun. Like with the random comics that they were doing. Big Dub on the thong books had me laugh. Oh yeah, Big Dub cracks me. Like anytime, like I like even if it's just like a chat. Like anytime he's in something that I'm in as well, he's always hysterically funny. He is such a good guy. And yeah, it's awesome to watch him and Josh and everybody just kind of go back and forth buying comics. Let's see. Josh asks, how many of the McFarlane's line do I have? So I have every Batman theme piece that they have so far. So just looking at my collection right here, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So this is my 15th McFarlane DC figure. The only two that I have that are I think the only ones I'm missing the gold Wonder Woman. That's the other one. The only ones I'm missing are the animated series Green Lantern, animated series Superman, and the Wonder Woman with the giant wings from '84. So I have everything else, and the Raptor as I just kick my table that has the camera on it. So so I have what did I just say 16 figures from the line so far. Insane says they're not cheap. For sure, my beta was 500, and I thought that was no, they're not cheap at all. I actually the other day realized how much I have spent in statues over the past month, and it's kind of crazy. But I absolutely love those pieces, so I'm not regretting it at all, and fully anticipate to buy more of them soon. Let's see. Craig, what's going on? So I think did I finally catch up to the comments? Ironic, I just ordered my Batgirl a few hours ago. Nice. So yeah, no, she's freaking awesome. I really like this figure a lot. Like the head sculpt looks gorgeous, body and the belt and like all the little details are awesome. I freaking love this cape though. And I think that's the thing I like is they like McFarlane's given the figures like some like really cool like energy and like motion with like their details and like the cape and things like that. It just looks so cool. All right, so let's get now for the one that I think everyone's kind of excited about, which I know I definitely am, and that is the Azrael. So let's do let's see, Buffalo Mike, what is going on? How are you doing tonight? He asked, I'm new to comic trades. Do all comics come out in trades, and how long after the single issues? So yes. So most, even Spawn does. Spawn for the longest time was not coming out in trade. I don't know why McFarlane just wasn't doing it. It is now. So just about everything that I'm aware of comes out in trade. Typically, it's about a month. I'd say probably about 2 to 3 months after the arc ends. So let's say just using let's say a new Batman series, let's say, I don't know, Batman 29.9, just to do something random. Let's say that started, there's 6 issues. It goes issues 1 through 6, starts in January, ends in June. So about 3 months after that final issue comes out, that's when the trade will come out. So you can usually, if it comes out in June, then you're looking at probably September, October for the trade release. So I personally like trades a lot more because you get the full story arc for that collection. They display a little bit better. In my opinion, they're easier to give to friends. I don't know. I just personally love trades. I for the longest time, as I showed Josh my single comic collection, at least part of it today, I have an insane amount of single comics that I do nothing with. They sit in a cardboard box in my storage part of my basement, and they don't get reread. I don't give them to friends. I don't do anything with them. Whereas trades, I'll let friends borrow them. I'll get them signed at conventions. It's just such a more convenient way to read stories. And then not only that, but if you're wanting to do classic things, so just to kind of give you an example, the first appearance of Harley Quinn. If you want to go back and read the Batman Adventures, that book alone, to be able to find that book to get Harley's origin story from the comics, a insanely beat up, like just terrible conditions, going to run you $200-300. So it's so much cheaper to be able to buy a trade and have all that in it, and and then you get the full story, and you get it for like $20. So yeah, no, like trade is so the way to go. And what I do is, so you can usually buy and you can pre-order trades if you have a local comic shop. So what I do is I actually go to previewsworld.com, which is Diamond's website, and then that will give you like the new releases for the week. So what I do is I actually go to that site, and then it will have all the single issues listed as well. But you'll be able to find, they'll be listed under TP for trade paperback or HC for hardcover. And you can find out exactly what's being released that week. So then you could go to your local comic book store and be able to pick up that trade. So that's a really good resource if you're wondering what's coming out. That's what I use, especially for the Image stuff. Now that is going to change a little bit because DC has announced that they are no longer going to be distributing through Diamond. So I'm not sure what DC's kind of schedule is going to look like going forward. But if you're looking for Marvel, Image, Dark Horse, any of the other companies, Diamonds, that's an easy way to do it. So definitely recommend checking that out if you're looking for anything specific and you want to find a release schedule. Kevin says, I put that Tweeter Joker statue at the top. Glad it was your first, and I have seen a lot of them throughout the years. Yeah, no, that thing is, I still come down here and just stare at that thing. That thing is unbelievable. It's and it just opened up a whole new world for me. Let's see. Sorry, and I'm doing my. So first impression right out the box, he's not as big as the Hellbat, which I'll get here in a second, so you guys can kind of see. But good God, does he look amazing! And just like the straps of the wings or the cape here, that is, oh man, this thing is awesome. Huh, yep, and mine does. So, yep, mine does the exact, so the issue that Brock had and the issue that I think everyone was saying about Shartimus was saying as well. Yep, so basically it is tight here, and then as soon as it gets here, like it's not like, obviously it's not falling down, but it's definitely very noticeable as far as how much effort I had to put to move it from here to here. But then once it's here, it's pretty freaking loose. So it seems like that is just oh, no wonder. That's why. Yeah, so like the ratchets, essentially like the ratchets that are on the knee here, they're much higher on this knee, which is solid the entire way. These and much shorter. So yeah, it's definitely what the issue is. So it's probably just a QC issue for all of them. So just be aware of that. But this freaking figure looks, I'm going to keep it pretty much in a vanilla pose anyway, as I do with all my figures. But this thing looks insanely awesome. So let's go ahead and get out. So I drop everything on the floor again. What do my scissors? Oh, they're there. Did he not come with? Oh, no, he didn't. Okay. At first, I didn't think he actually came with a trading card. I was about to be really disappointed. I was like, wait a minute. We get a trading card with all these figures. Why didn't we with him? But no, we did. Oh, I put another little one down here. I am beyond excited. So, yeah, this figure looks awesome. Let's see. Oregon says, late again, LOL. Not a problem at all, man. Thank you so much for joining. I really appreciate it. This is awesome. We got almost 60 people in here. This is freaking fantastic. I thank each and every single one of you. 6 scale, what is going on? How's it going tonight? Awesome hot toy backdrop, man. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. That was kind of, I like this angle of my display. So I was super excited to sit down in front of this, and hopefully it's a fairly decent backdrop for everybody to look at. Sitting down and enjoy some rice and orange Rafi. Thanks for the live stream, man. Gonna help me through this meal. Nice. Yeah, Josh, if you guys aren't aware, Josh is getting like fit again, and yeah, he was. What was it, like rice and chicken essentially? That's what I need to start doing, is just getting on that, just rice and chicken and veggies. It's just, yeah, I agree. It is hard though. Azrael got that Mr. Sinister cape going. Yeah, no, he definitely does. That's a good comparison to it. Oh, you can actually take off the fire. That's kind of cool. Sorry, I'm trying to, I can't get a good angle with these scissors to actually cut the, there we go. All right, so here is Azrael's flaming sword. Which, I mean, considering the accessories that they were giving us for the first wave of these figures, the fact that we got something like this is just dumb. Because, like, those first figures, like, those accessories, oh, they were so bad. But I'm really happy that McFarlane is definitely stepping up the game in the accessory department with these figures. But let's see if we can get this in his hand. There we go. All right, so yep, so there's our Azrael with his flaming sword. I'm kind of curious. I'm trying to think how I'm gonna actually have him holding it. To where it looks pretty decent. I feel like if it's flaming, it's got to be up a little bit. I don't know. I'll have to play around with that and figure out what I want to do. But yeah, no, it is. That accessory just looks, that flaming sword looks unbelievable. And this is a really nice translucent plastic here. A lot of really cool, like, paint, like the orange and everything just looks absolutely gorgeous. And then, man, they even have like the actual like crucifix there on, I don't know if the light's kind of, see if I can get the light off just a little bit, but it's kind of washing it out. But like the actual crucifix is actually sculpted there into the sword. That is crazy. Huh. So freaking cool. And like the face sculpt just looks amazing. Head articulation under the hood is, oh man, it really is. Like that thing actually like will basically like go all the way, like that's, I can't believe they actually did all that. Like it's all like one piece. It's on like a little kind of like almost like a ball joint, so you can like rotate that all the way around. That is freaking awesome. See, like it's just cool stuff like that that McFarlane. Like I am so excited for the Spawn Kickstarter figures with what he has done with like these type of figures. I cannot wait to see how those are gonna pose and just the detail and everything that we're gonna get on them. So yeah, so outside of the one knee, man, look at that, like pretty much the freaking full splits. Yeah, fantastic articulation on this guy. But I did want to show, as far as kind of size. So here, since people were kind of asking, and actually, like now that I have him hand in hand, like he's just maybe a tad bit smaller, but he's not like, I mean, they're very comparable in size. So kind of see a little bit back. Like this one I have obviously like a little bit more on a hunch pose, which is why they're about the same height. But yeah, like, I mean, kind of width wise and just like kind of overall presence, they're very similar as far as just the base figures. So yeah, I'm beyond excited to have this one in the collection. And then here we have him. So this is the Curse of the White Knight Batman, and then the Azrael. So yeah, those two look freaking fantastic next to one another. Yeah, McFarlane's just absolutely nailing it with these figures. I am so excited for this one. Oh, such a cool piece. And it's going to go so incredibly well with my White Knight display. So, yeah. All right, so let me get back to the comments just a little bit. Will you and Josh have a video over your auction comic hauls? Yeah, Josh. So Josh already had one. Josh put one up. What was that? Friday, I think it was. Oh, and as I just remove the leg from the joint, I pop that back in. Hopefully that was supposed to actually come out and I didn't actually break anything. There it goes. But yeah, so Josh put up a video Friday where he went through everything that he got that was shipped out. I will probably do one. I think so. They said that they typically ship on Mondays. Let me move these hands and stuff out of the way. They ship on Mondays, but there was something going on this Monday that they weren't going to. So my comic haul will actually be a little bit later, since everything that I bought, there we go. Everything that I bought will be shipped on the 6th. But yeah, Josh put up a video last Friday, so you can check out his first comic haul. He got some really, really cool stuff in that one. So Kevin, yeah, you can check out his at least. And am I? Sorry, okay, never mind. I guess I didn't go. Sorry, my computer messed up and was saying that it was no longer connected, so I was afraid that my actual stream went down, but I don't think it did. Let's see. So yeah, so everyone go check out Josh's. I'm sure most people already have, but Josh did do his brother's Grimm auction haul video Friday, and it was, yeah, it's always an awesome video, but that one was especially cool with everything that he got. So you can check it out there. Dude, I know that like I think that's what I'm most impressed with. I mean, the detailing on this figure is insanely dumb. Everything from, you know, the armor plating and like the eagle's wing or angel's wings, like all throughout the shoulder piece right here, and even like all the robes and everything that they have sculpted out in the actual body looks freaking awesome. But yeah, there's something to be said about that flame piece. Like that feels like something you would get in like a mythic figure, as opposed to, you know, a $20. And honestly, like this way, I think would actually, I mean, I think the scale would be a little bit off since the mythics are, I think, a little bit bigger, but like this figure I think would actually look pretty cool in a mythic display, just with the kind of fantasy, I don't know, like fantasy kind of style that they gave Azrael in Curse of the White Knight. So, yeah, thanks, Tom, man, for letting me know about the articulation, because I really hadn't messed with it, but that is awesome on the hood. Yeah, no, definitely. I don't know. I have a feeling that these are good. These three figures from the White Knight may be the ones that might be a little bit harder to find, just because of how awesome they are. And I know a lot of people love this comic book, so yeah, these are definitely ones that you may want to pick up. Yeah, Nat, I definitely recommend any of the McFarlane line. They're phenomenal figures, and especially if you can find this one. Like, these two, I think, are the ones that you're probably, like, if you can find them, buy them. They're phenomenal. I just love the design of that Batman. Let's see. Josh just can't wait for the video. Yeah, no, I'm super excited to do my comic haul that I got, especially the big one that I purchased from Brothers Grimm. I'm super excited about that one, and I cannot wait to send that one off to CGC to get graded. So yeah, I'm super excited about that. Let's see, Mr. Imagination, can you move the head inside the hood? So actually, the hood and all that's one piece, and it's on a ball joint, so it actually all rotates. So as you can see there, so you can actually rotate everything. So it's not just, you know, the movement inside the head, the hood moves with the head, which is pretty nice, in my opinion, like a nice feature, because you can get some nice range of motion there, and actually looks like it would go all the way around if you wanted to. So yeah, that's an awesome design choice. Let's see. Buffalo Mike says, another question about trades. You mentioned they come out after the story arc ends, but what about if I wanted to read something original at first, if I do Batman's? Yeah, so you can find that anywhere right now. So you go to Amazon or your local comic book store, or even like a Barnes & Noble. They should have some omnibuses of Batman, and you can just kind of figure out like what you want. Probably the easiest thing that you can do is figure out, like, if you want to just start with Batman #1, there's going to be some, probably, I don't know if they'll be hardcover. They might have some paperback, but they will have some just like basically Batman Origin omnibuses. Start with volume 1 that should have probably issues 1 through maybe 30, 40. Like that's usually about what they have in an omnibus. And you can just go from there. And then honestly, the other thing is check your local library. Like that way, because the omnibuses, because they have about 30 issues a minute, 30 issues or so in them, they can get a little expensive. Like you're probably about $50 for an omnibus, depending on whether it's a hardcover or like a deluxe limited edition or something like that. But there's another thing is you can always check your library. Like I use a service called Hoopla, and that actually connects to my library card, and it's a digital library, and they have just about every trade I can imagine. Like they have pretty much everything from Image. They have, I mean, just have a lot of stuff from DC. So that may be another option for you, because I do that a lot. Like if there's a lot of like Image stuff, because I love indie books, and if there's one that like, I buy a lot of stuff like sight unseen and just like, oh, that sounds cool, and I'll buy it. But if there's something I'm like, I'm not sure if I'll be into that or not, I usually try it out first there, and then I'll actually buy a physical copy. But yeah, that's another option that you have. But yeah, you should just be able to go to like any Barnes & Noble, and they should have like a, the Origins of Batman omnibus, and you should just be able to go from there. So and anything else, like just you can kind of do some research on Google. Like if you want specific like character introductions or character origin stories, you should be able to find it online, and they'll tell you exactly what story arc that falls under and what trade volume you would need to buy to be able to read that specific story. So there's a ton of advice, there's a ton of awesome resources out there. And if you want something more modern, then you can start with like the New 52 reboot that they did, and then there's the brand new Rebirth they did as far as DC is concerned. Marvel, same thing. If you're wanting like the origin of Spider-Man or Black Panther or Ghost Rider, Black Widow, any of the characters, they'll have those omnibuses, and they're pretty easy to find and be able to get you the stories that you want. So yeah, I freaking like trades make everything so incredibly easy. Let's see, yeah, that flame doesn't look like the Hasbro. No, it does not. Like the flame actually looks really freaking good. See, but I think those are called omnibus books. Yep, look, see, Josh, you got this. You got this. You're 100% right on that one. Night Rains, enjoy the chicken and rice. Rainy sadly, it's fish. Oh, it's fish. Sorry, my bad. I said chicken and rice. That's totally my bad. Well, I'm Iacus, have a good night, man. If you're still here, really, really appreciate you joining. I'm probably going to have to join you and end this somewhat soon. This was going to be a little bit shorter of a live stream tonight just to open up these two figures, which I did, and they're both freaking fantastic. So super excited to add them to the McFarlane collection. But let me go through and make sure I can get through the rest of these comments. Ass fish can be good if it's kind of cooked right. Not a big fish in it. Yeah, so I'll give you like a little story of, because I was last year, I was super good about eating like super clean and trying to be a lot healthier, and I was trying to get into fish because like I know fish is supposed to be one of like the healthier things. Night, have a good night. Thank you so much for joining. And I'm not like outside of like a McDonald's fillet of fish, I'm not a fish guy at all, and which I'm sure that's not even really fish. But we were on a cruise, my wife and I was like, all right, I'm gonna actually try some fish. And I'm pretty sure, was it tilapia? No, it was mahi-mahi. I think that's what it was. And it was awesome. It had like this like mango like salsa on top of it. And it was actually like really freaking good. Like I liked the taste of it. I like the texture didn't bother me. And everything was awesome until I got about halfway through, and then there was like 3 or 4 like rib bones that were fairly big that like I took a bite and they were there, and I just like I lost it. I couldn't do it, and unfortunately, it's gonna be a while before I try fish again. But I did try it. Let's see. What else do we have here? Sorry. I'm gonna start. I'm gonna just start those big dub 5Ks before too long. Yeah, running or even walking is just not. I can't do it. Like I don't mind biking. I like some road bikes and stuff, but I can't do the running stuff, man. It's tough. Nat asked, have you watched Titans season? I have mixed reviews, but I picked up the first season, gave it a shot. I have not. So I did not subscribe to the DC service. I wanted to see it. I thought it looked interesting. I liked the way they were kind of portraying Robin, kind of going off on his own. But no, I have not watched it. I've heard some people that are really into Batman. They really like it. They said it took a couple episodes to get into, but once it gets going and finds its own footing, it's really good. It's something I definitely need to check out. So Kevin says, good night. All this talk of food, I'm going to make a Subway run. Well, enjoy your Subway, Kevin. I do think, since I am caught up on the chat, I am probably going to go as well. 57 people in here. This is freaking amazing. Thank you, everyone that joined. I cannot thank any of you enough. Like, this is just unbelievable. So I did say this on the early part of the live stream. I am going to be doing, since I did hit 2K subscribers, I am going to be doing a giveaway. I'm still waiting on the second half of the giveaway to come in. But you're going to be getting, if you win, you're going to be getting a White Knight trade. So this trade for Batman the White Knight. And then I'm also giving away, what's coming in the mail, is the Batman figure to go along with it. So I will post, once I get that in from Amazon, hopefully it won't be too far because I got these ones really super quick. But hopefully once I actually get that in, I'll put up a video, kind of what you guys need to do. And hopefully someone, if you guys are interested in it, will walk away with the White Knight trade and the Batman figure to match the trade. So yeah, this is a little way I can thank you guys so much for subscribing and supporting this channel and supporting these streams. But yeah, I'm super humbled that we still have 53 people in here and this is on a random Sunday night and we get to talk toys. So thank you guys so much. Let me get these last couple comments in here right now. Thank you, Josh. Yeah, I hope you have a fantastic night too. And I know I'll probably text you here in like 10 minutes about random stuff, and we'll figure out something we'll need to do here soon to figure out where we're going to go next, if we're going to do something before Kokomo. But even if it's just for like, even just going to like that comics world or something, we'll figure out something. Let's see, it's decently cheap, $20 on Blu-ray for the first season. Oh yeah, that's not bad at all. For $20 for a, you know, first season or something, that's insanely cheap. Actually, if I is that on Amazon? I'll have to look after this and see, because I would be down for just paying $20 for a first season to check it out as well. So Elton, thank you so much. That means everything to me. So I really appreciate it, and thank you for the kind words. Thank you so much for joining this live stream. Christian, appreciate you as always, man. Really thank you again for, because you're always here. So thank you so much for joining the stream. Tall man, really, really appreciate it. And thank you for the tip of knowing how this articulation worked. I really, really like it. Let's see, Josh, have a fantastic night. Buffalo Mike, again, thank you so much not for joining, and not a problem at all. That's what I'm here for. That's what I hope this whole community is for, so we can give each other advice. And if you're trying to find something new, and you know, and someone else knows a little bit more about it, hopefully they're able to guide you, and you get sucked up into the world of trades and just comics in general. So super excited that you joined tonight, and thank you so much for asking the questions. So let's see, I picked it up at the local comic shop. Okay, I'll have to go check some online. Nat, you have a great night too as well. But that is going to do it. So just one last real quick. So these are the two figures I picked up. Definitely pick, if you haven't picked up her already, I think she was like $20 on Amazon recently. So pretty cheap for her, because she normally retails for $25. And then this guy hopefully is going to be releasing to everyone here shortly. And this is an amazing figure. So definitely pick it up if Amazon still has it for $20, or Big Bad Toy Store, or any of the other toy stores, because this thing is freaking amazing. Or if you see it in the wild, then you'll see how amazing it is, and hopefully you'll pick it up. So yeah, that is going to do it. Fandom, thank you so much for joining. You have a good night as well, and thank you to everyone that joined, and I will catch you guys probably, Rob, peace, see you guys later. And I will probably see you guys next Sunday for a live stream, and I think there'll be probably 2 videos this week I'll upload, so be on the lookout for those. But I'll catch you guys later.